This is 7.3D in trigonometry, and we're going to start with Heron's formula for the area of a triangle. So basically the area of a triangle is going to be area equals the square root of the semi-perimeter, and we'll get into that in a minute, times the semi-perimeter minus one side, times the semi-perimeter minus the other side, times the semi-perimeter times, times the third side, so A, B, and C. So that is the formula we'll work on any triangle. So what is a semi-perimeter? Semi-perimeter is the distance around the perimeter of a triangle, and then you take half of it. So, for example, let's look at this example that they give us, example number 5, and they give us this 2, 4, 2, 7, 3, 3, 1, and 2, 4, 5, 1. And they're asking us for this to come up with the area of that triangle. So, using Heron's formula, let's find our semi-perimeter. A semi-perimeter is going to be 1/2 2, 4, 5, 1 plus 3, 3, 1 plus 2, 4, 2, 7. Okay, we're going to add up all the sides and take half of them. In fact, that's where the 1/2 BH comes from when you're doing the triangle, finding the area of a triangle. That's where the 1/2 comes from. We're talking about semi-perimeters. I'm not going to go into all of that, but that is actually what happens there. Alright, so given that bit of information, we find out that the semi-perimeter then is going to be 2604.5. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do using Heron's formula is finding the semi-perimeter. Once you find that, then you start plugging this in for S. Okay, so we end up with the area equals square root, it's going to take up a lot more room than that, 2604.5 times 2604.5 minus A, 2451, times 2604. I'm not going to do the whole thing, you get the gist of it. And this will be my B, and then I'll do the same thing with my C. And I'll end up with 401,700 square miles. Alright, so that's example number 5. And that's pretty much it with Heron's formula. Not really much to that one. And so then you've got your exercises that we do. Let me see if there's anything kind of weird there. 9, 10, 11, 12, let's see, 13 through 15. You're just looking for parts of a triangle. Nothing really crazy or weird. 19 through 36, they don't give you the triangle, they just give you sides and angles, and you're supposed to find the rest. And then any of the story problems, just like what we just did. So I think you'll be good to go with 7.3.